All right, folks, here I am. I'm telling you this week's story. So I haven't been able to get out and do any dashing, any Instacart, or any ship because I hurt my back somehow. So what does that teach me? It teaches me to monitor my body, to pay attention to the signals, and to keep stretching and keep moving. Because driving around all day, for the amount of hours that it requires you to drive, that does take a toll on your back because you're sitting for too long and you're pressing on the gas and on the brake, which also sends that to your lower back. So, yeah, I miss. Oh, excuse me. I turned on the AC, and I guess the dust is blowing and making me sneeze. So I apologize for my sneezing, but it's real. This is live. This is what I do. Bringing it to you unfiltered, right? So I missed the money. It's not, I just got an offer from Indeed to work in an office part-time, flexible schedule, according to what they say. And it's basically $20,000 a year. Like, come on, that's not money, So I think my back is doing better today. Hopefully, this is the last day. It's been already a week of, excruciating pain. I couldn't drive. Definitely couldn't pick up things. I don't like taking medications. I don't, and don't follow me on doing when you have back pains or any kind of pains. Don't follow what I do. Do what you do. Do what's best for yourself, right? I am anti-pharma, anti-medication, and a lot of doctors, all they do is preach prescription pads. They want to give you a prescription right away, They only treat symptoms here in the Western world. They don't treat the cause. So, yeah, working in many years in the hospital taught me not to just take things at face value. And I need to have someone as a doctor who is holistic. So anyhow, point being, I didn't want to take any painkillers. I finally took some Tylenol last night and today. And yeah, that stuff, it's not good, but I feel a little better, right? Not that I'm promoting Tylenol, not at all. But it is what it is, right? So, do you take care of your health so you don't experience pain, because pain is not good. I remember the workout gym days when they used to say, no pain, no gain. That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard, because there's no such thing as gain from pain. Pain is pain. Pain is suffering. That's not something you want to do. Okay, so I don't care what whoever came up with that stupid topic or coined that. It's trash. Work out, do your thing. Don't force pain. Work out that you get results, but that you stay healthy. Because that pain stuff and working out extreme, you're going to pay for that later on. When you get older, you're going to have conditions because of being brutal at a young age, So anyhow, yeah, I missed the DoorDash. Well, I don't know about DoorDash, I missed the Instacart shopping. I missed the getting out, picking up people's stuff, and just dropping it off because it's easy. You don't have to deal with people. You don't have to deal with attitudes, even though sometimes, yeah, you'll run into a person who works at one of these shops and it sucks, right? They have a bad attitude. But, it's not like every day you're going into an office and you got to deal with somebody who's got a bad attitude or who has a freaking Napoleon complex or who has some kind of attitude that they think they're superior to you, right? And you got to deal with that shit. No. So that's why I do what I do. After working 20 years in psychiatry and behavioral health and seeing how crazy people can be, and I don't mean mental illness, I mean people who actually monitor people who have mental illness. It's not a good look. I remember CPR trainings. It was done in a rush. People didn't want to be there. And I'm talking about staff. They didn't want to be there. They didn't want to do it. And they just rushed through it. It's not like, that's this stuff that you're supposed to learn in detail in case you run into a situation where you might have to save somebody's life. So the way they were doing it was like, yeah, this. Okay, yeah, we're done. Check, you did it. Get out of here. But anyway, I deviated from the subject at hand, and hopefully after tomorrow or tomorrow, well, no, not tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'll get out there and start making some money. All right, folks, listen. Have a blessed day. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Move your body. I'm telling you, move your body. Even if it means walking somewhere, take a walk, because it's an investment in your own health. All right, until the next one. Peace.